Hello, Jennifer. Can you hear me now? All right, I want to get started and get into something. I spent most of the weekend looking at this market about 10 ways from Sunday, or twice on Sunday, as they say. And absolutely, Sonny. Put your number here and I'll give you a call. How you been doing, Sonny? All right, big picture, folks are looking at the market and they're looking at their account values and they're thinking to themselves, everything I buy goes down. Well, that's because 75% of all stocks are falling. Okay. And you might write this number down until we get above this number right here or October, whichever comes first, because you reset it in October. The number you could judge the entire market by, one simple number with the E-mini, is 5950. 5950. That number tells you that stocks, the majority, will fall until you get above that number. Now, you can reset it for the month, uh, but right now, in the month of March, that number is 5967 for March. So, so you're obviously, the market's under pressure tonight after the rally we had Friday from Genesis. The market rallied, but never got what I would call convincingly long. That's why I implemented my pocket put strategy. And I hope did everybody see that I put on the pocket puts? That's what I do when you get below what I would call a number that you got to pay attention to. The number you got to pay attention to, obviously, is at 5950. So that simplifies the world. You can read all the Wall Street journals. You can read all the barons. You can read every news report out there. But the one number that you got to really pay attention to is 5950. Everybody got that? Okay. Join my YouTube channel. Join my T-Buzz TV tomorrow morning. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I will post my pivot number for Monday. And I do that about 5 or 6 in the morning, but I put it out on T-Buzz TV about 7. So if you're my TNT, you'll get it at 5 a.m. If you're in on that free channel, you'll get it about 7. Okay, that'd be in the morning. Now, so way to go, Robin. I think you'll be happy with those. Now, the pocket put strategy, I'll have Jonathan or Adam post. We have a white paper on my pocket put strategy, and maybe they can post that for you, and you can review it if you're not familiar with it. I used it very successfully back in 2022 and throughout 23 and 24 at the right times. When the setup was there, I used it. Okay. So we'll have it posted in here, the link for you. Might be in your members area if you went there and all that. So let's get started. I'm happy you came. Got a huge crowd here. I want to thank everybody. You'll see my schedule is what I always do when the market gets this chaotic. I'll be in front of you a lot this week, hopefully to help. Risk involved in trading, nobody can get by that. Past performance is not indicative of future results. In my opinion, 75% of stocks will continually be negative as long as that S&P is below 5950. That's just the way it works. Now, here's my schedule. I told you I had a big schedule. Look at Monday's schedule. 10 o'clock, we got the Academy. 11 o'clock, I have a flash meeting. That's a general flash. So if you come tonight, you will get an invitation for that 11 o'clock meeting. I wanted to meet with everybody, try to help. Genesis. I'm gonna cover some insights in Genesis that, like 4 out of 5 days the high or low occurred during Genesis. Did y'all know that? That's why it's so valuable. We have that computerized for you. Okay. At 3 o'clock, I meet with my Project Zebra people at 3. Try to get an early start on the week. 7 p.m. I'll come back around for Futures First. I've got a trade I'm going to teach there on Futures First using 3 different markets together: bond options, gold options, and natural gas. That's right, natural gas. Go check that out. There's some money to be made over there, so I'm going to show you how to do it. That's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Okay, that's a pretty full day. Wouldn't you say it's a pretty full day? I would, considering I get up about 5 a.m. in the morning. I won't be in front of you. Tuesday, I have a 10 o'clock academy. 10:45, we have our traditional connect the dots. I want to come back around on my Tuesday power plays because Tuesday power plays will go off Tuesday morning. Okay. Wednesday, academy. Wednesday, I have a flash meeting scheduled. I'll let you know what I'm going to do there depending on what the market does. And then 8 o'clock Wednesday night. So I'll be touching you 3 times during Wednesday. By the way, did you know we record all these if you had to miss one? Are y'all aware of that? Thursday, the academy. Thursday, I got 2 flashes designated because I really want everybody to make money that listens. So I'm going to be with you a lot on Thursday. Friday, I have a flash meeting, not to miss Friday. And then, of course, Friday afternoon, our standard weekly wrap up. So if you look at that, you say, boy, Tom is serious about trying to help. I've got everybody geared up to do this. And I told you this weekend I do a lot of work. Tonight, you'll get a glimpse of it, what I've done. Now, here's some upcoming in-person events. Advanced class is full. If you'd like to get on a waiting list there, talk to Kelly Barber. That's Barber at DTI Trader or Andraka at DTI Trader. Our summer trading conference, I call it Sawgrass, is June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That's going to be huge. We've got a few in live spots. We do that also online. Okay, this is early bird pricing. Futures, July the 14th. That class is already full. A foundation class, October 4th and 5th. A futures class again in October. And then an advanced class at the end of the year on October 13th and 14th. Okay? Eric, I would stay at the Hilton or the Marriott if you came to Sawgrass. Polly, if you're new to futures, I'd go to Tasty Trade if you're new to futures. Seven Sisters, 3.91% down. NASDAQ, 6% down. Starting to pick up some speed, isn't it? By the way, did y'all know there's a rule? If the NASDAQ closes down, if the NASDAQ closes around or down 5%, then the odds say since 1927, it ends up going 8 to 11% down. Did y'all know that little insight? So tomorrow's a key date. If that thing stays there and we close down over 5%, that's what you can, the odds say that will happen. Okay. The Dow down 1. DAX is stronger than garlic. They're up 15.8%. Gold is strong tonight. 10%. And crude is, I told you about this when we've been trading crude to the short side. For my futures people, I am short the micro tonight. My stop's up about at the high of the night. Is where I got stopped if you're my futures thing. I am short crude. Bonds, I'm long bonds. I'm looking for bonds, interest rates to fall over 1 percentage point, and that will have a massive effect on the long bond. All right, news. What do we got? Joe's report Wednesday, CPI Wednesday at March 12th, PPI Thursday. Inflation news is pretty good. You got Oracle earnings after Monday's close, by the way, just to let you know. Okay, let me repeat this one more time. Maybe John can type it. If you get a close greater than 5% down, then you can expect anywhere from 8 to 11% down before that downtrend's over. That's worked since 1927. That's almost a 100-year insight there. Probability. Weak tomorrow, get stronger on Tuesday, weak on Wednesday, strong on Thursday. It's a trading day. I described this. I was talking to a client today. He said, Tom, how do you compare this market? I said, it's really like a commodities market. If you were watching Friday, you made a lot of money being short the first half of the day and making money being long the second half of the day. Okay? I mean, it was a total turnabout on Genesis. So you need to pay attention to what happens between Genesis Bar. Does everybody here know what I'm talking about when I talk about Genesis? Okay. How many people's read our white papers? I give it away. It's folks, this method has worked for the greater part of my career, which is a long time. I give it to you if you'll read it. Jonathan, post the white papers for everybody. Would you mind doing that? Just give it to them. I want people to save themselves from a lot of what they hear. Okay. Now here's my 10 tickers for the week. If gold goes above 269.55, I'd go long. BJ's a new one I added to the list above 82.55. Dollar General has earnings this week. After earnings, I will post some numbers on Dollar General. IBM, an old faithful, big blue above 262.55. Berkshire above 497.55. I will short USO if it goes below 47.40. I'm already short a firm. I will add to it if it goes below 48.40. PAAS goes, that's silver. If it goes above 25.11, I'll go long. The bonds, if they go above 92.55, I will go long. If the QQQ gets below after the first hour, 482.55, you expect me to do another pocket put, okay? If that happens. I'm building a position there if that happens, okay? Everybody understand? Any questions about the 10 tickers? Yeah, 82.55. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Well, it's all week, Wendy. That's the number all week. Everybody got the numbers? Everybody got the picture of these trades? About three, folks, just give you a little history. I know we got a lot of new people here tonight. To give you a little history, about three of these pay big over the course of a week. They're worth putting stops, or not stops, but alerts on your computer at these numbers. And I think I'm being conservative to say only three, okay? Hold on a second. Let me check. I think I do have a bad quote on my BJ. Let me check my thing. I probably wrote the wrong thing down. I done it. Let me double check BJ. Yeah, I did write the wrong thing down. Sorry, Adam. I wrote the wrong thing. Let me give it to you, the real number. The number on BJ is 116.55. I told you wrong. 116.55. Yeah, when I was transposing, I took the yearly up. That's it. Okay. All right. Here's a question. With all this going on, what kind of stock portfolio should you build? What I would do is invest in interest sensitive stocks, maybe high dividend stocks. That's what I would do. Okay. Uh, in fact, that's a great question. Jonathan, post the link to the white paper I just did on Yield Max where they can read that. I will do one of those webinars I do this week. I'll do it on that, okay? One of those optional webinars. You want to post that link, Jonathan? Wendy asked, where do I think the market will be 6 months from now to a year? Higher. I've got a chart that I'll show you at my first webinar tomorrow that sort of gives you a track for the year. Would y'all like that tomorrow? I'll give it to you. You show up. Dave, I just gave a futures trade tonight. Didn't you hear me? Got to listen. I said, be short crude oil micro tonight with a stop higher than the high. All right, I think I covered everything. All right, this sort of puts things in perspective for you. If you look at the general market right now, the SPY, this is the cash closed on the S&P 500, is down 2.29%. The QQQ is down 4.38. Now let's go over to the month. For the month, the market's down 3.4, which means we had a reversal in March. And the monthly open is 511.52. That's the big number there you want to circle. 511.52. The current price on Friday was 490.90 on Friday. Okay. No, okay. That's on the QQQ. 574 on the SPY. I would take a picture of this. This is sort of a big picture look at each of these tickers. This is BJ. BJ's bullish. Look at what BJ's done. BJ is up 29%. Monthly's at 101.75. It's up 13%. And so I'll be looking at this obviously on Monday. Gilead's another stock we traded in the past. It's up 26% this year. It's up about 2% less than BJ, but I'm looking for Gilead to go long also. Those are two stocks that I like. A couple short candidates, Affirm. If you look at Affirm, it's down 20%. We're short Affirm. And I'm looking for Affirm to give me another short sometime this week. Okay. I'm sorry, Christine. I didn't see your question. I got a lot of people in there. I'm not trying to be rude, but post your question. I'll look for it right now. Stop everything I'm doing to answer. Tell me what it is, Christine. What's your question? I'm waiting. Has anybody seen Christine's question? Well, I can't go back. Current price, Mel. That's what it stands for. I guess you're not going to post it then, okay?
Recording in progress.
All right, here it is. He copied and pasted. When you say more than 5% down, you're looking for a further drop. Do you mean starting tomorrow or from drops last week? No, it's very simple. If tomorrow's close is greater than 5%, then you can expect anywhere from 8 to 11% down. That's your answer. All right, I got a firm USO. I like to get short hit this week below 72.74. Any questions on these slides right here? And by the way, when I ask for questions, you have to realize there's a lag, and if I got a point to make, you probably ought to wait till I finish my point. Okay? Any questions about this slide? This information is so important, and I know that's why you're here, and I want everybody to get it, okay? Hey, Simon. All right. Big picture. Now, this ought to wake you up too. Okay? Stand back and look at the 7 leaders in the market, the big picture Mag 7. Google, down 9% for the year. Amazon, down 10% for the year. Tesla, this is one, 32% for the year. Microsoft, down 7.57% for the year. Apple, down 3.96%. Meta, down 580, or excuse me, down 6% on Meta. That was a late turner. And NVIDIA is down 17%, which NVIDIA averaged 20% gains per month back in 2023. Now, let's go in a little closer. Google is up 1% for the month, trying to turn. Amazon is down 6% for the month, but there's your turn number, 213. And everybody use these numbers there on the month for turn numbers, okay? Tesla has to get above 300 for the month. Microsoft above 398.82. Apple above 241.79. Meta above 673.68, and NVIDIA above 23. So, simplifying the world of trading. Look at that monthly open if you're thinking about buying these stocks. I know a lot of you probably are, but I wouldn't touch them unless they are above their monthly open. Okay? And that's the point I wanted to show this to. Does this help give you a picture why your portfolio is down when you look at this big picture of the Mag 7? Sort of wakes you up, doesn't it? Woke me up when I looked at it. Yes, Jim, use the monthly opens at pivot. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I was thinking this weekend when I was putting together the plan, I said, what can I do to help the most people? Got all different experience here, but this helps you whether you got a little bit of experience or you got a lot of experience. You got some real numbers to judge what's happening. Okay? And that's what you're looking at. All right. I'm going to talk about a program here, and I hope everybody joins because this program incorporates what I would call the DTI approach to building a portfolio, the really how I trade options. How many people here really want to learn the right way to trade options? Let me ask that question before I get into this. Correction, Barry, it's in a correction. How many people say yes in the chat room if you really want to learn how to take options and use options in conjunction with what happened in the market? Okay. That sort of sets up why I'm doing this. Okay. Weekly income during this spring. Risk involved in trading, past performance is not indicative of future results. I'm a former Air Force guy, active trader since the 70s, former member of Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and I work with students since 1996. I have 3 books. By the way, Winning the Day Trading Game is a great book to read and study. Markets never sleep. The markets are open 24 hours. And this is the one that really should be entitled Persistence, Trade to Win. You got to have persistence. This is a tough game. At DTI, we help you master the markets through education, training, and experience. In my opinion, this market, you have to trade, write this down. I want everybody to type this in. Trade smaller in this market. Don't trade heavy, because if you take your mind or your eye off this market, it's like the winds of Oklahoma. It's going to change. Be careful. This is a careful state. But if you can focus and hit it, that's good. Okay? Right now, we're in this hot trading months for the year. Look at that chart. You can see it right there. We're in the heart of it. And again, I will show you a chart tomorrow. Every one of you can use for the rest of the year of what I would call the likely pathway of the general market. I'll post it at my first, I think I got a general flash meeting at 11. Let me ask you 2 questions. When you trade, which one of the following would you choose? A stock that was cheap to buy, or a stock to buy that was more expensive but making new highs? Which one would you choose? I'm just curious. B, that's the one I would choose. Why? Because it's following, as Jesse Livermore said, the path of least resistance. Here's one. Would you rather be more accurate at 70% with lower risk, or make bigger gains with 50% risk? Which one would you choose? Yep, I'd go A too. That way I can recycle the money. How about this one? This defines power. A process of trading, it requires discipline, tells you when to get in, when to get out, or trying to trade the news out of nowhere and trade it. Shoot from the hip approach. Now, here's a question for you. Why are you involved in trading? Take it in there, is it to make money or to learn how to make money? Sort of a combination of both. That's why I got involved. Many different answers. And over 20 years, I tell you, the only way to trade markets, do what it tells you to do and constantly educate yourself. You'll hear me say that 1,000 times. In fact, it's so natural rolling off my lips, educate yourself. Even with some of the questions that I've seen tonight, it tells me you got some work to do. Well, we got the materials to help you. If people learn the right way to trade options, they'll fall in love with options the way leverage gives you. You put up less money and make the same thing as taking more risk. Let me say that again. If somebody could teach you how to put up less money, have lower risk, and make more money than you would just by buying the underlying stock, wouldn't you want to learn that? I think you would. Especially if you think in terms of probability. That's why this process that we use, it starts on Tuesday, ends on Friday of each week. Week by week, we do this. It's really a program that teaches all of us about the art of trading. It's the most disciplined program. Anybody that comes in contact with it will use what you learn in everything you do in trading. That's a statement. It's perfectly set up to take advantage of hot months when they start. The power play strategy, here's how it works. On Tuesday morning, I get with Jeff. We select 5 stocks that fit the power metric. If the market is headed down that week, those stocks will take advantage of stocks that maybe like an Affirm, okay? Or if stocks heading up this week, maybe take advantage of some that identify as going higher. But we use options on Tuesday. These stocks are delivered to you, the subscriber, via email and text around 11. Now here's a play that we made on Berkshire. It's pretty strong, 16% return. That one option is pretty strong, isn't it? Now a little background of Tuesday power play. Stocks sell off on Monday and typically go higher on Tuesday through Friday. I'm not saying that. That's what the market says. Now, it goes all the way back to 1927. If you take each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, odds are Monday's a down day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are up day. That's what the odds are. So if you fall a lot on Monday, the odds might increase on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to go higher. Now, we've been working with this for over 3 years now. The algorithm we created helps us find the strongest and weakest stocks to look at on Tuesday. And it takes dozens of factors. I use the great tools that I've created over the years to take advantage of that. And it formulates what we call the power zone. The T-Buzz study for specific entries and exits, the scanners. We made money, we call moneyed observation. You'll hear me say that on my talk sometimes. Hey, I'm observing today. Every now and then I get one that falls out early, but I record the high and low of stocks on that day that I'm interested in. I've got about 40 stocks that I did work on over the weekend that become candidates. Then I narrow it down to the ones that are going to pay based on my experience. The power algo have been outstanding. Here's some different trades we've made, different type tickers. These are family names. Which one do you like better, PepsiCo or Coke? Think about that one. PepsiCo or Coke? PepsiCo pays more. I like it better. Had to bring that up. American Express. You've got an American Express card. Make them pay you. Oh, let me come back. Schwab is a lot. Who has a Schwab account? How about have them pay you using their ticker? That's the way I think. Here's what some people have said. Tuesday's favorite day of the week for Alan. You got to have patience. It always pays. And Whitney loves the power play. Bill says, been a member for over 9 years. No brainer. Now, I want you to be satisfied, but I want you to grow your account. That's why I stay in touch with you. You saw my schedule this week. It's a brutal schedule because of the market. After one full year of trading the power plays, there's the S&P. Tuesday power plays return on risk 100%. Let me stop. 100% of the money we put up, we get a return on while the S&P goes up or down even. In my opinion, using this power algo, my experience with our team, and using the approach will teach you so much. Now think about that. Imagine combining the power of what the market's doing with experience. Perfect timing right now to get a taste of it. Join us for the power program. It's in a league of its own. Let me explain how it works. Tuesday morning, when the odds are right, I'll send you 4 Tuesday power plays. You have 1 day to get the trades on. If they hit their all bets off number, we don't take that ticker. If it hits its target, we don't take that ticker. But if we get the trigger number, we take it. You get the entry, risk, management, stock, and option criteria. No guessing. All different ways. Brand new ideas every single week when the odds are in our favor. Listen, learn, and watch. Never miss a beat. The power play portfolio is how somebody asked me how to build a portfolio. I would start with the power play, building it. Now, here it comes. You'll get training. I got a scheduled class at Tuesday at 3 after we do the power that morning. Over 35 hours of in-house training, live market education. You will get insights like I gave you tonight through the power program. I have a master class that you can watch as early as tonight if you get signed up. It boils down to the flash meetings and having the ability to see it, taste it, and feel it in your account. Tuesday power play strategies apply to up markets, down markets. We don't care which way the market goes. We will apply the strategy on Tuesday that fits. Let's talk price. Premium service trades over 40 times a year every Tuesday. I believe the markets are in our favor. We charged $2,000 plus when we first implemented this program. A lot of service comes with it, but things are different. Believe the power of this chart potentiality. Here's what I'm doing to get everybody to join. Because once you join at $97 for 30 days, you'll never quit. $97. There's not a reason anybody here that won't be part of it. I've never offered this low. I think we brought in about 100 so far. We opened up another 50 as customer service process people. So here we go. Here's 50 action takers. Make sure you don't wait too long because this week will be over. Type yes in the chat if you're going to take one of these slots. Then Adam, drop the link, let it go. There it is. Here's some questions I expect you to have. Is there a guarantee? You got 2 weeks to try it out. Will you have training for new members? Absolutely. I train for all my programs. Tons of trading resources already available to you. All the resources are there once you get the key to open it up. We're going to do something special with power. I'll tell Jonathan tomorrow. We got so many people wanting it. We're going to do it right. DTI never starts working to improve your experience and results. Let me answer any other questions you might have. There it is, 30 days. Existing members can add this to their program. Absolutely. If you grab your 30 days access for $97, you'll be offered opportunity. You can upgrade it for a fraction of the normal cost. If you receive more than this month's trade, think ahead, it's going to work. You finally got a program that you're going to be part of, that you're going to be smiling, okay, as of, I'd say Tuesday afternoon when we meet. There you go. So, yes, existing members can take this up, anybody can have it up to 50 and we're done. Anybody got any other questions for me? Christine, you got any questions? I've been talking. I didn't see any questions. Robinhood, I've never used as a broker, but I've been sort of impressed with the trial account I got with them. I might try them. All right, so I'll be back. Let me tell you my schedule. 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll post the key things in my TNT. 7 o'clock, I will post. Well, actually 7:30, I will post T-Buzz TV. That's free. New Bar, Jonathan, will you make sure you take care of New Bar? He has a little trouble navigating once he joins. Will you help him there? Any broker that does options will work. I use Schwab, Thinkorswim. I use Tasty Trade, and I use Trader. Those are 3 that I use. All right. Tonight, gold is moving higher. It needs to take out 2940 to go into acceleration mode. Silver's moving higher. Natural gas opened real high, then sold off. It's sort of correcting its opening from Friday's close. NASDAQ opened lower, and that's what I know as of right now. I will tell you, the reference bar is negative. We got to get past 5 in the morning. Okay. I enjoyed being with you tonight. I want to thank Jennifer. You can use stocks with the same numbers because we do it off the stocks. Gordon says Bitcoin is dropping. Yeah, you'll notice in my 10 tickers, I didn't have Bitcoin in there, did I? Think about that one. Jonathan will help you out, Robin. That's okay. We'll teach you. I've got a course. Jonathan, why don't you give it to everybody who's here, the Options Made Simple course? Just give it to it. Everybody here ought to go through that course, and that'll help you no matter who you are. Maybe you'll just post a link in there. It's inside the members section, but I'm just going to give it away tonight. I'm in a generous mood. Why? Oh yeah, the Yield Max. Jonathan, can you put a link on the Yield Max also? Give that to everybody. I will have a flash meeting about that this week. Carol, you here? She's the one that gave me the idea. Way to go, Polly. Oh, John says he's got to review it before we post it. Okay. We'll post it after we get it. I think this is my thoughts. When 75% of stocks are falling, people sell their winners to cover their losses. And I think Bitcoin, since it's been up so much, okay, I think Bitcoin is down. I think it would be higher by April. That's what I think. Traditionally, it goes up in April. So I'll figure out where I'm going to buy it. Go in there. What do you think? Enjoy being with you. Y'all enjoy tonight's presentation. We put a lot into it, give you those numbers. That was a lot of work. I hope that helps you. I'd print it off and keep those number slides. They'll make you money. Sonny, I'll give you a call. Let me call you tomorrow, Sonny, okay? I'll call you tomorrow. Thanks for your offer. Okay. Adam, great job. We had a huge crowd tonight. Huge crowd. That's the biggest crowd we had on Sunday night since we've been doing this. Big crowd tonight. Great job, Adam. Everybody give Adam a good job. I think he did great. All right, get joined. Thank you.